Sorry about that. The homeowner came down. He thought I was nuts. He's an older gentleman, doesn't use computers, so he's still having a hard time wondering what the hell I was doing. So I apologize for that. But I'm going to push pause, get set up for a clean. Just going to set it on a tripod, try to talk you through it. Again, this is for any homeowners that see this. This is what should be done on an oil furnace clean and check. Again, this is oil. It's not going to be the same for gas. So if you're seeing this and saying I had my furnace cleaned and they didn't do that and it was gas, that's why. It's a lot different with gas. Oil burns much dirtier, and it needs maintenance. Great source of heat. Humongous, large amount of BTUs per gallon of oil. It's the highest in the chart, but it's the highest maintenance also. So I didn't put this in, so if you see this, I didn't install it. It's not a terrible install, but it's not a great install either. It's not the way I do it, but I am here to clean it. It's a new customer. I did, however, just put in a new water heater for him. Let me take a video of that. I just put this water heater in for him. They had an old water heater on here that died. That's my Triangle Tube Smart 40 stainless steel water heater. They're an awesome water heater. That's what everybody needs to do. Dielectrics on everything. This one not so much because it's stainless steel nipples coming out. But all those water heaters that have galvanized nipples coming out of them, you gotta have dielectric unions or you're gonna have dialysis. Alright, so let me pause this. Get going on the clean and check. I'm going to start by taking the smoke pipe down. I already did a pre-check on the efficiency. CO, combustion analyst. I'm going to take the top off. This top right here. That smoke pipe's coming off. I'm going to pull that out. You'll see me take it apart. And I'm going to go down through there with a brush and a soot vacuum and clean it out. I'll take a shot of it when I get it off. I'll be back with you. See you soon. Okay, I'm going to start by removing the chimney. Removing the top of the furnace. We're going to check the chimney base. I'm not a chimney sweep, but I'm going to check the chimney base. I'm going to put a mirror in there, inspect it, make sure the chimney's clear, free. Vacuum out the chimney base, and then get after this guy. We'll start right up here. I know you can't see me, but I'm just taking the screws out of the pipe going into the chimney. There's 3 screws. I forgot my little magnet that Fritz turned me on to that I stick here and stick these into it. So Fritz, thanks for the idea. I did forget it. It's up in the van for now. I'm going to set them over here where I won't lose them. That little magnet that Fritz uses, man, what a handy idea that is. I went right to Home Depot and got myself one. So thank you, Fritz, for that idea. Talked to Fritz last night on the phone. We're a little bummed that we both bought. I bought the Testo 320 after he bought it. I didn't realize it wasn't a dual port manometer. It's only got a single port manometer on it, so you cannot do delta T's. So that's a little bit of a bummer for both of us. So I was able to call TruTech Tools and get that thing stopped. I'm going to either go for the 330. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go for the 330. Or I'm going to go with the back rack infrared. I think it's called Plus. Which is everything. They're both expensive. But like Fritz said, we pay a lot of money for these tools. A lot of money. And for the amount of money we pay for that 320, you would think that it would be dual. But it's not. So thank you, Fritz, for letting me in on that one. Appreciate that, and all's good with that. These can be tough to get out. This one's going to be real tough. It's like I'm going to have to take it apart in a different spot. She doesn't want to come apart there. Oil's hot. Everything sticks together. You know, you're talking 400 to 600 degree temperatures on these flue pipes, so they're hot. And this galvanized pipe likes to stick right together. Okay. Phew, cobwebs. Lots of them. See the top of my hat, nice and cobwebby. Alright. That's out of there. I don't know if you guys can see up in there because of the lighting situation. But they do get dirty. So, got that there. I'm going to take my light. I'm going to inspect the chimney base. I got to show you the chimney base. This is a great example why we check chimney bases. Grab my tripod out of there. Excuse me. You can see that. That's oil for you. That's almost totally plugged. Again, this is a new customer, my first time cleaning this for them. And that chimney base is plugged. That's the inside of the heat exchanger. We're going to get right down inside that heat exchanger. I'm going to take this top off. Again, I'm going to take this top off. And I'll get back with you when I do that. Alright, so long for a minute. I don't know what happened there. But anyways, I was saying that I bought this new hose. It's a big long black hose. It's thick and it's hard to use. I had a white one. It was smaller. It worked better, so I'm kind of bummed I bought this hose. It's just really a big clunky thing, but it's got great suction. So small white one versus the big black one. That's the life story right there. Bigger's black. But I'll take it because it's good. Back at it. My camera quit. I'm not sure what happened there. You guys see that alright? Then get the big stuff, the vacuum. And kind of hold the vacuum in place as I do the cleaning. Gotta get down in there. As such. Both directions. I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna go this way. All the way down, all the way out. You guys don't need to see me do this whole thing. I'm going to do that and I'll get it back on. We're back. You can see she's clean. All the nook and crannies are done. You can see down through the heat exchange. If you don't clean these, what happens is these pins, they soot up side to side and you get no heat transfer. You lose all your efficiency. And if you don't stay on top of it, eventually this turns into one big solid block of carbon. So hard you cannot get through it and your boiler is done, kaput, and junk. So you have to stay on top of these pin design boilers. This is ancient technology. They still do it. I don't know why everybody doesn't go to a triple pass boiler. It's the way to go. It's simple to clean. It's a swing door. I don't know. I can't tell you why, but some people just, this is what they like. Not me. Chimney. Clean. Okay? Those are the two most important. That and that are clean, and the smoke pipe's cleaned out. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with the whole video. What I'm going to do next, I'm going to change the oil filter. I'm going to put a new oil filter in. I think everybody knows how to change an oil filter. It's no biggie. I'm going to change the nozzle, which is inside the burner. That's got to be done during a clean and check. Going to check all the voltage on the transformer, check pump pressure, make sure the pump's up to what it should be doing, and check CAD cell relay. Make sure everything's working in the relays. That's what operates the boiler. Let me swing over here. Okay, this is a control that tells, basically in layman's terms, tells the motor to turn on, tells the transformer to turn on, and opens the delayed oil valve, runs all those. Gets a signal from the aquastat. The aquastat measures temperature of the water, works in conjunction with everything here and here. Low water cutoff, zone pumps. So after I get this changed, the nozzle, I check everything here, clean up all these cobwebs, wipe it down, change the filter. We're going to go get the combustion analyzer. I have an Eagle 2 right now, which is going to get replaced by the 330 hopefully in the next week or two. As soon as I get home and order, I've decided this morning 320 is not going to work for me. The 330 is. I'm going for it. So don't need to bore you with all that. I'm going to get this done, get that done. I'm going to combust. First, I'm going to get it to a zero smoke, folks. Don't put your combustion analyzer in there until you're at a zero smoke. If you put it in there and you're at a zero smoke already, come down here, turn that air down, until you get just a trace of smoke, okay? And then you work your way back to a zero smoke, because if you don't do that and you got a zero smoke right off the bat, you're probably running too much air. So you want to get it back to where you have a trace of smoke, and then work your way back to a zero smoke so you know you're dialed in perfect. And then you're going to stick your combustion analyzer in there. You're going to get your CO down below 100 parts per million. Crucial to get it down below 100 parts per million. Get your O2 where you want it, get your efficiencies up there. And you get that, you print it, and you're buttoned up and you're out of here, okay? Make sure everything's clean though. These people are paying good money for a cleaning. They expect a good service. For the homeowners that are watching this, you see somebody walk on a job, oil, and they do not bring a soot vac in, they're not doing the right job. They're cleaning. They're cleaning. A lot of people around here, they change the nozzle, they change the filter, they leave, and they bill you for the same amount that I'm going to bill you. They don't even own a combustion analyzer, which is the most important part of the job. They don't clean out your heat exchanger and your flue pipe. It's got to be done. Make sure you're checking these things. I'll get back with you when I'm done, show you the printout. For now, I'm out. See you soon. I got a couple other things I wanted to point out. A homeowner was wondering, there's a dial right there on this water heater. Basically shows cold to warm. They were wondering if I could actually put temperature numbers there for them. So I told them what I'd do is take my handy dandy little Testo 905, figure out where we're at on the thermostat, go upstairs and dip this in some water, come down here and write the temperature for different temperatures. It'll take me a minute, but I'll do it. That's no big deal. So I also forgot to mention, this is another thing I carry on every job when I'm running. Zero it outside. That's a CO2 tester. It alarms me if there's any situation that I should be aware of for myself and for the homeowners. So that's always on my hip. Excuse me, guys. Like so, and that'll tell me that. So this is what I'm currently using. I've had this for quite a while. You know, it does the job. It's got a printer. It does. It's got a dual port manometer on it, dual K-type couplers, and then of course your flue sensor, and that's where you can release the water that you get out of your condensate trap. There's your particle filters are in there, and it does a nice job. Turn it on. It's gonna zero itself out. You can see zeroing itself out, and it does everything that everything else does. You know, you got your menu and you can put in all your sorts of different things, your fuel type, flue test, pressure test, heat exchanger test, temperature test, room CO2 test, or CO, I'm not sorry, not CO2. And I don't know, it just hasn't been the best meter for me. Got to send it back every 6 months, and they have it for like 2 months. And then you get it back, and you get a $600 bill every 6 months to get, because it's got to be calibrated. But you got to send it out. It doesn't have removable sensors, which is a big bummer for me. But I've had it for about 4 years. It's been fine. Besides that, that's my only complaint. So I'm going to get started on doing this. Check drafts. First, I'm going to get it to a zero smoke. I'm going to do overfire draft. Check draft in the chimney. I know it's going to be fine. I can feel the draft on it. This is what I use for a smoke test. It's a Bacharach pumper. I just ordered. They shipped it today. Testo has come out with a new smoke tester. There's no more pumping. It's all electronic. I cannot wait for that thing to get here. It hooks into a 330. I can print it on paper. I am so excited. I can't wait to get it. When I get it, I'll show you. It's going to be sweet. Fritz, it's going to take me to next level. Levels unknown, Fritz. Anyways, I am going to sell this. There's nothing wrong with it. I do about 600 cleanings a year. People might think I'm nuts, but I can show you my list sometime. I'll show you. You'll be amazed. So that's the only reason I have this thing tested or serviced so much. For people that don't do that many cleanings, you can go. Some people can go a couple years without getting this serviced. And And that's the only thing that I'm complaining about is the service part. The downtime is what I should say. The downtime. If anybody is interested in buying this, I will give them a hell of a deal. You can look this up on the internet. It's very expensive. Brand new. And I'm willing to take whatever number somebody wants to get. It comes with a smoke tester, printer, backup batteries, roller, paper, 2-type K-type thermocouplers, the flue test probe. Comes with high temperature silicone draft tester. And it comes with three things. These two are for differential test pressures. This is for checking gas pressures. Okay? And then this is if you want to do static tests or something like that. Alright, so if anybody's interested and you watch this video, let me know and it's yours for a great price. You name the price and I'll negotiate from there. I think new, they're up around $1,500 brand new, so somebody wants to talk to me, I'm listening. I'll be back later. Thanks. Alright, I'm back at you. I was just looking at this chimney and there's no barometric damper on that. That should have a barometric damper. Like I said, this is my first year with this customer. They got wind of me and asked me if I could clean it for them, so I told them I would. That's something I'm going to address with them. Also, I wanted to come back to this guy. I have a tool fetish. It's another reason I'm getting rid of it, because I want that Testo 330. My wife's going to kill me, but I have a tool fetish. If you guys could see my shop, I have every tool known to man. There's only 2 tools I don't have at this time. That's the Testo 435 and a Testo, 3 tools. Testo 435, Testo infrared camera, and Testo, or not Testo, but I want to get a blower door assembly. But that's about it. Everything else, I used to build houses. I built houses for about 12 years, 15 years. I did the framing, the trim, the plumbing, and the electric. My father did the heating and air conditioning. And then I decided in 1999 that I hated it. So I went into plumbing, heating, and electric. 2 years later I decided I hated electric because it was overpowering everything else. All I was doing was electric, and I just liked the heating end of it. So here I am, 2012, and I hate the plumbing end of it. So I'll show you my van in a minute, and I want to get it redone because I'm just going to do plumbing for the customers I have and no more plumbing. Strictly HVAC. It's where my heart is. I love it. I love watching everybody's videos. Please comment on these videos. I got one more little segment I'm going to put on this film, and then that'll be it. So I'm going to get down to testing. Alright, I'm back out here. There's my van. Let me show you guys my van real quick. Got some new tires on it. Look at them tires. Those are some nice tires. Yeah, that's my van. Proud of my van. It's going to be Bukowski HVAC plumbing coming off. This stuff is staying in. Forced air, water heaters, water softeners I'm still going to do, and water systems I'm taking off. I'll still do them for people that know me. Good luck calling that phone number. It's not the number I use for emergencies. So people that call me on that, different one. Fred's really the only one that knows my number. That's the van. This is the inside. I don't need to go through the whole shebang with you. There's my little air conditioning bag. I love that little bag. See what that says? HVAC Tech Series. That goes to all my condensers outside with me when I go outside. I don't have to take this huge needle bag. Told you I have a tool fetish. This is my 3rd Beetle bag I've bought in the last 3 months. Keep finding different ones I like better. I got 2 of them at home. I might probably gonna give those away online. Do like everybody else does a drawing. We're big SU fans where we live. Cape Cod, Nauset Surf Beach. Colgate University hockey. Big props to Colgate University for MMA warehouse. I do mixed martial arts, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, boxing, and kickboxing. That's why my ears are all cauliflowered. I haven't done it in a while. It's been so busy. Buddy of mine. Check him out. Everybody's got to check him out. mdtstraining.com. Chris Fry, my best friend from high school, still my best friend. MDTS. Just check him out. He's crazy. He's got a YouTube site. Check him out. Got a little step bumper right there. Again, that's just my van. I wanted to show you. I'm going to log out. Make this video tonight. Bye.